to the Villain Squad hashtag thing that I just recently saw on Amy McKillen's website, YouTube page.
You put it right there.
I'm sure somebody else created it, but I found it really interesting, so and that's who I saw it from. So, so I figured I wanted to do it with my friend because we love villains. So I'm gonna start off with the leader. The leader.
A villain to lead the squad.
Yeah, I picked Andre Lenoir, played by Colin Feore. Feore. He is the main antagonist of Storm of the Century, which is a Stephen King movie, and it is.
You love Stephen King.
Yeah.
Of course you'd pick something from that.
And he is. It's the one movie where the bad guy wins. So
Ooh.
he's the. I've seen, like he.
It doesn't happen that often.
Yeah. So like, I feel like he's the perfect villain for this. And then The Killer Smile, which is pick a villain who's just extremely attractive. I apologize to Amy because she's picking the same person I picked. But yeah, it's just really there's nobody hotter really than Harley Quinn. It really isn't. I looked and
Specifically the Margot Robbie version?
yeah, specifically the Margaret Robbie version. I googled for hours to try to find like a different movie villain, and there was some, but she's done. She's by far the best. Canon, pick a villain that marches to the beat of his own drum. I picked Hannibal Lecter, played by the brilliant Anthony Hopkins. I mean,
I ate his liver
Yeah.
with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
we're filming, sorry. Yeah. So, brilliant. Again, the unhinged one. Pick a villain that isn't playing with the full deck. I went with Edward Enigma, aka the Widower, but the Gotham version from the TV show, who was played by Corey Michael Smith. Really, not if you watch the TV show, he does not play with the full deck in that TV show. It's a really interesting take on the Riddler. And I think he plays it very, very well, and I would definitely want his version of the Widower on my team. The Redeemer. Pick a villain that's on the path of redemption or would play both sides. Now, technically, my pick I wouldn't say is a technical villain because he's a villain per se. Well, excuse me, it's a villain per se because. And I picked Godzilla.
A little oversized there, don't you think?
Yeah, Godzilla, because he does play for both sides. I mean, he helps to.
He destroys Tokyo and he fights the other monster.
He helps Tokyo, but in the process destroys Tokyo. So, but no other monsters screw with Tokyo. Just pick the villains that are just bad to the bone. I was gonna pick Jason or Freddy or Leprechaun, the typical horror film movies, but. When I looked at them, I realized some of them were just not actually bad to the bone. They had a soft. Freddy had a soft side in one of the movies.
Really? I mean, I definitely see Leprechaun.
Yeah.
What do you mean with that?
He had a soft side to like this gold. So. I mean, and then Jason, he was afraid of water, and he was always like loved his mama. So
okay, there you go.
You can't be bad to bone if you love your mama. Sorry.
Alrighty.
So I picked Lord, who was played by Ralph Fiennes or Ralph Fiennes. We don't know how to pronounce it. And we're gonna go with I'm gonna go with Ralph Fiennes. He's saying Ralph Fiennes. The Once Was Good, which is a pick a villain that didn't originally start out as a villain, and in this version of the X-Men, he wasn't a villain. And I picked Magneto, who is played by the brilliant, masterful, amazing Ian McKellen. Just, fantastic.
Bravo.
Yes, he is the bee's knees. He's great, fantastic. And in these versions of the X-Men movies, he started out good and turned.
What did you think of Michael Fassbender?
And that's my team. So I'm pretty sure that my team would kick Mike's team's ass. We're about to find out, Mike.
But for my list, I went all over the board. I think you mostly stuck with movies and TV, live action anyway. For my leader, I went with Zero, Lelouch Lamperouge from Code Geass. So he got the power to control people's minds, and he's a very efficient leader. In the series, he's commanding an army to overthrow his father, the king, and he's a brilliant tactician. The killer smile, pick a villains are extremely attractive. Who better than Lust, the homunculus Lust from Full Metal Alchemist, the embodiment of the sex drive. She's got boobs from here to Kalamazoo, and she can regenerate. She's got deadly fingers. She can stab you from across the room.
Yeah.
Yeah. For loose cannon, I was looking at her for a couple other on the list, but Oren Ishii from Kill, played by Lucy Liu, and oh man, she doesn't give a shit about anybody. She will literally chop your head off and kick it across the table if you say anything bad about her. She was so badass. I really wish that she got a movie all about her. Quentin Tarantino, make it happen. I know you're trying to make Kill Bill Volume 3, but Oren Ishii, the movie, would be great. That would be awesome. I don't know what you'd call it, but... the unhinged one, first thing came to mind, the Creeper from Batman. Jack Ryder gets doused in a series of chemicals similar to the Joker. He ends up having his skin turn yellow and his hair turn green, and he's just completely unhinged. He kind of plays by his own rules. He's pretty much a vigilante, but takes things a little too far. Sadly, he was only in one episode of Batman the Animated Series at the very end of the show.
Yeah.
Would have been fun to see more with him. But yeah, definitely go with him for my unhinged one. Redeemer was the first one I actually picked. Spawn was my pick for the Redeemer. He was just brilliant in his movie, and the fact that he was brought back from the dead by Malbolgia was pretty much the devil, and he fights demons. So
yeah, perfect.
He's both a good guy and a bad guy.
Good movie. I loved John Leguizamo in that.
John Leguizamo as Violator, the clown.
Yeah. Great movie.
The evil one. Pick a villain just bad to the bone. Oroku Saki, the Shredder. Other than the original 80s cartoon, Shredder has always been, just super evil, and especially in the later series. The most recent one on Nickelodeon, he literally, turns on his own adopted daughter when she disappoints him, and he'll kill anybody.
That's great.
He's literally
Shredder is a proof.
yeah, he's badass. And once was good. Pick a villain that didn't originally start out as a villain. I'm cheating a little bit because he started out as a villain and became a good guy, and then he became a villain again for this one instance. Majin Vegeta. Specifically, that version of him has always been my favorite version of Vegeta. And yeah, recently the Dragon Ball Z Kai episode was airing last week. And yeah, he literally just blasts an audience full of people just to get Goku to fight him.
Yeah.
You don't want to fight me? I'm gonna kill every innocent person in this stadium unless you fight me.
It's a good list. I don't know. I think it'd be a tough battle. I mean, Super Saiyan versus Godzilla. Some of the other ones. I thought of our channels: JDM, John Diamond Michaels, or
Otaku Sakonko?
I can never say her thing because it's so... He has a thing with me in Japanese names. I can never pronounce them. So, whatever that is.
Otaku Sakonko.
Otaku Sakonko. Otako Bello. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, thanks YouTube. And we'll see you with maybe a Challenge Accepted or some Cards Against Humanity.
Whisper Challenge. Cards Against Humanity.
There's some stuff coming up for us that we are definitely hoping to do soon. So, hope you guys like it.